Should men approach modern women today? The answer is absolutely not. My answer is no. And here's why. Most men, especially in most women's head, in their brains, you, I, whoever, most men don't qualify to be approaching them. I'm sure you've heard this before, but most women do not see 80 to 90% of men. Most of you don't even exist to them, especially in their world, especially in the age of social media where they have access, so much access, gentlemen. You don't even know, can't even imagine and fathom the type of assets that just the regular girls, the type of men that the regular girls, the average girls have access to. It's ridiculous. 80 to 90% of men do not qualify. Are you above average in looks? Probably not. Are you 6 foot, 6 feet plus? Probably not. Are you making six figures? Probably not. And the reason I'm saying probably not because statistically, most men are not meeting those metrics. I think the average height for most men is 5'9". The average income for most men is around 45, 50,000. So most men are not even making six figures. Most men are not 6 feet plus. But this is what most women are requiring of men. You don't qualify. So why even approach? Why even approach? It is a waste of time, gentlemen. Most women are going to waste your time today, and that's a fact. And even if you do meet one of those metrics, right? What if you are above the average in looks? You have the looks, or you have the physique, or you have the height. Even if you get her number, 9 times out of 10, she's probably going to play games. 9 times out of 10, she is going to play games with you. Why? Why are women playing games? Because they have an abundance of options, gentlemen. They have an abundance of options. They have access to social media. They're seeing women get flown out to Miami. They're seeing women get flown out to the islands. They're seeing women get taken on shopping sprees and and men just spending crazy money on them, buying cars and all kinds of stuff. They're seeing all this activity on social media, and little do they know, or they probably do know, but those are the top 10%, 5%, 1% of men. But again, that is the 80-20 rule. Really 90-10 at this point, 95-5 at this point. They're only seeing or chasing the top 5% of men, gentlemen. They're only chasing the top 1% of men. They're only chasing the top 10% of men. They're seeing the lifestyle that they're able to give a lot of these women. And what do they want? They want that. They don't want you, average Joe Smo. They don't want you below 6 footer. They don't want you below 6 inches. They don't want any of that, gentlemen. And honestly, that's just the way it is. That's the world we living in. There's nothing you can do about it. Women are able to express their preferences and chase after their preferences. And no matter what kind of modern time we live in, this has existed, before me and you and YouTube ever existed. Women have always sought after the top guys, the top dudes, the top 10% of dudes, whether that was the kings or the whoever was in that hierarchy that was up the ladder, that's who they wanted. They didn't want the farmer, they didn't want the laborer. Why? Why would they want that? Why would they want to struggle with a man? And even if a average man, an average Joe can afford to, I guess, take care of her more in an average way, she doesn't want that. Women want to live lavishly. Women want the Gucci bags, the Louis bags, the trips, the house, the cars. They want it all, gentlemen. And yes, I do recognize that most women, if not all women, stay in Delulu land. They do. But they are allowed to live in Delulu land because they're seeing other women get what they desire. And if that woman can get it, best believe she believes that she can get it. And it takes nothing for them, gentlemen. It takes nothing for them. If there's a if there's a lake probably in every state, multiple lakes in every state. Women know where to go to get or meet a lot of these men. And I brought up lakes because where there's lakes, there are boats. And where there's boats, there's women. Plenty of them. Plenty of them. If a man has a boat, I guarantee you he's having around 10 to 20 chicks on that boat. He's showing them a good time. He's flaunting his money. He's showing it. He's showing the money. And she's seeing that. She doesn't care if he's just trying to pump and dump. She doesn't care about any of that, gentlemen. Most of these women don't care about any of that. They want the lifestyle. They want the fun times. That's what they want. What they gonna do with a boring old Joe Smo? I'm just being real. This is the after pill, baby. What are they gonna do with a boring old Joe Smo? Nothing. You got a boat? Nah, you ain't got no boat. I ain't got no boat either. But this is the new world, gentlemen. Welcome to reality. You can't change your height. You can't change the size of your digging stick. You can't change the way that you look to a certain extent. All you can do out here is get more money. And if you don't even desire to, you know, go to the highest heights or climb the ladder in your career to make more money, I'm not even talking to you. If you want to just be average, I mean, salute to you. It is what it is. Go on and be average. But I'm talking to the guys who are actually trying to get the best out of life. They're trying to get the best cars. They're trying to get the best woman. They're trying to get the best life. I'm talking to those guys. I'm explaining to those guys what it is out here. You trying to marry these chicks and they out there on Uncle Sam's boat. You trying to approach them at the gym, approach them at the mall, approach them walking to their car. Save your breath, gentlemen. Just save it. Save your energy, save your time. She don't want you. Unless you coming with this and you up here and you good in the face and good in the physique, she's not checking for you. And even if you do look good in the face, even if you do have the good physique, that only matters up to a certain extent, gentlemen. Because truth be told, this is the most important thing right here. That moolah, that dinero, that green, blue Benjamins, Thomas Jeffersons. Approaching is dead. Approaching is dead, gentlemen. Save your breath, save your time. Even on dating apps. On dating apps, they have assets. They only looking for the top tier men. 10% of men are getting all the matches while you up there trying to find you a date. Oh, she's pretty. She's pretty. While she's broke, ugly, broke, short, broke. Or she has 1,000,001 messages from men all across the world. Yeah, that girl that you want. But instead of putting your time and energy into something constructive, into learning a new skill, into climbing a ladder in your career at your job, you wasting time trying to approach these chicks, man. Approaching is dead. Get over it. And that's an after pill.